This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, there's going to be a lot of engines starting at the Pocono Raceway this weekend. Dino Alberto gets us jump-started with a preview. Happy Friday, happy racing weekend, happy first Friday in downtown Hazleton. I'm your happy host, Ken Kara, and this is FYI News 13, where we always begin with headlines from FYI News 13 and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The Standard Speaker's Maria Giacchetti is reporting that Dr. Craig Butler will be the next superintendent of the Hazleton Area School District. In her article, she says 3 sources confirm the news. Butler is the current assistant superintendent. The Hazleton Area School Board will officially announce a new superintendent at a special meeting on Monday at 6 p.m. Giacchetti also reports that Dr. David Baugh, the former superintendent of the Ben Salem School District, was first offered the job, but the school board did not accept his salary and other requirements. A West Hazleton man is in jail, unable to post $10,000 bail. He's charged with making terroristic threats, simple assault, public drunkenness, and disorderly conduct. West Hazleton police responded to Pantry Quick on North Broad Street late Monday night. When they arrived, they found Samuel Baez in the parking lot, bleeding from the ear. Police were told Baez was involved in a confrontation earlier at the store, and while a female employee was trying to force him to leave, she was shoved multiple times. A male customer got Baez outside, and a fight ensued. According to a police report, Baez wrapped his belt around the male customer's neck, and the man bit his ear to escape. Court papers say Baez continued to make threats after he was arrested. It's a big sports weekend in Pennsylvania as NASCAR makes a pit stop in the Poconos. Earlier this week, I sat down with motorsport journalist Dino Alberto to get a preview of this weekend's Axalta We Paint Winners 400. NASCAR, what should fans know going into this? A little cliff notes if there may be the casual fan who just gets excited when it's Pocono weekend.
Well, first of all, it's so terrific to be here in the Hazleton area in northeast Pennsylvania, and with Pocono Raceway right here in our backyard. Major motorsports facility, major sports facility. You may not be a race fan of sorts, but just to be able to go out there and see these professional guys right here in your backyard, and 3 different days to do it, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I think it's a golden opportunity to see what we watch on television every week, and these guys that jet set all over the country right here racing at Pocono, an absolutely great facility as well.
And you were talking a little bit about some of the rules, some of the drivers may be getting together, talking about rules of the sport right now in NASCAR. They have some concerns. Yeah,
recently, as a matter of fact, it was this year, NASCAR put together this new aero package, and it kind of took away some of the horsepower that these guys use. It did some stuff with their spoilers and things like that, and it has really affected the racing to an extent. And some of the drivers have some concerns about what's happening on the track. There's not as much passing going on? Are the fans enjoying what they're seeing? Something that was touched on, which I thought was pretty interesting, was for the first time in almost 10 years, the Indianapolis 500 actually got a higher television rating than the Charlotte 600, which was 2 weeks ago. So those are things that are concerned about with these drivers, and they just don't see the action. They want to see more of this side-by-side stuff, because that is what the sport is all about.
Who do you look forward to when they're coming to Pocono, be it this year, and of the NASCAR drivers? Is there one guy you would like to watch? Is there someone you're looking forward to this year?
The Hendrick cars have always been the top dogs up there. Junior last year, Earnhardt swept. We have Jeff Gordon. He has won 6 times. He's the top winner up there. Jimmy Johnson has swept up there. So usually you can count on something like that. I will tell you this, point leader, Kevin Harvick, has never won at Pocono. He's got a handful of top 10s. He's got some good finishes, and he has just been riding a wave. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to see somebody like him pull it off, and he really has been looking for a victory at that track. Martin Truex Jr. Has had 11 top 10 finishes this year going into Pocono, and he has never won there. And his hometown is in New Jersey, Marietta, New Jersey. So this is kind of a home track for him. He just came out of Dover. He had a great run down there. And I would say he's going to be really pushing hard to get that victory up there. So he's always good up there. And guys like Casey Kane, he has the knack to, seems to have the knack to always running good up there. And, if there was a dark horse that you're looking to pick up there, I would watch the Eric Almirola with the 43 team. I think he may be a surprise.
We'll have more from Dino during the Sportscast tonight. He'll talk about some local racing taking place this weekend and the ARCA race at the Pocono Raceway on Saturday. Well, today is First Friday in downtown Hazleton. That means plenty of festivities are underway or taking place tonight as part of the monthly event. Included in tonight's entertainment lineup, the Hazleton Area High School Jazz Ensemble will present a free concert this evening at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center at the Historic Castle in Hazleton. Tonight's concert is free and will begin at 6:30 p.m. For a complete list of activities and entertainment that are part of First Friday, you can log on to downtownhazleton.org. Weather spoiler alert. Sunday holds sunny skies and a high of 74. What a great day for a run. Get out Sunday morning for the first annual Community Services for Sight 5K, 10K trail run and festival. The kids can take part in a 100-yard run or the 1-mile youth race. There's also going to be Tricky Trays food and more, so stop by Nescopec State Park. Registration starts at 7 a.m. with the race beginning at 9 a.m. A Hazleton church will host its monthly free luncheon this Sunday, and you're invited. Community Bible Fellowship Church at 458 West Spruce Street in the city will offer the free meal from noon until 2 p.m. on Sunday. Volunteers are needed to prepare and serve the lunch, and food and monetary donations are always needed. Coming up on FYI, we do have part 2 of our Pocono preview during the Sportscast. And after this break, Chris Barkanic and the animals at the Hazleton Animal Shelter take over FYI. We'll be right back.
This is FYI News 13. Brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We're here at Sand Springs in celebrations, and we are talking about you planning your wedding. And we're with Catherine Zucco. She had her wedding here at Sand Springs, and it was divine, wasn't it?
It absolutely was, yes.
So thanks for joining us here on FYI. We love having brides on, and we love to talk about testimonials because really, it's you who make the difference, right? So how was your experience here?
It was just about perfect. I don't like to use that word, but I really do think that this day was perfect. And the most important love story you can have is between you and your spouse, but there also is this love story between you and the wedding planner as you plan this perfect day. Because you want to be perfect for you and for your spouse, but you also want to be perfect for your family and your friends who come to celebrate you.
Sure, so you got married in June of 2014.
Yep, June 7th.
June 7th, lucky 7. And how was the weather for you?
It was a great day. Yeah, we didn't have any problems at all. It was beautiful and everything worked out just like we wanted it to.
All right, so you got married in a church and then you came here inside the facility. Now Celebrations was not built at the time that you planned your wedding.
Yes, I actually started talking to Stacy earlier in the year, and when we came here, the space was not yet built. But they had pictures to show us what they planned the room to look like. But really what sold us was just talking to Stacy and talking to the staff here at Celebrations, knowing that we wanted our wedding to have a certain look and feel to it, trusting her guidance, feeling like she really wanted us to have the most special day, like it was going to be her day. You know, she wanted it to be that special for us. And I just trusted her right from that conversation. Leaving, I talked to my mom and I said, I'm having my wedding at Sand Springs.
That's amazing. So what were some of the qualities in Stacy and the staff here that really made you feel comfortable in the planning process? Because there really is a lot of things to try to remember and those little tedious things that maybe we forget, but our wedding planner will remember for us.
I thought that they were very considerate and honest, just wanting to give you all the information, all the different price packages, all your options available right from the first moment that you met her. Talking to her, I just felt like I had, you know, a girlfriend that I could hang out with. So I felt at ease as soon as I met her.
All right, good. What are some of those options as far as when you looked at the variety of what kind of options there are for your pricing and fitting anyone's budget? Because we have to think of budgets, we all have one. And when you're looking to have that dream wedding, we want to have everything we want, but we need to look at that budget.
There were different meal options. You could have a buffet plan, you could have a plated meal. There were different pricings for how long you wanted the bar to be open to serve your guests. So those options were helpful for us to look at. You also could consider what kind of cake you wanted to have and add-ons and linens and decor, anything that you could think of, there were options for you. And not only that, if you wanted to bring anything yourself, they were more than happy to set it up for you.
All right, so your recommendation as far as anyone out there looking to get married?
Come to Sand Springs and talk to the staff here. I don't think you'll be disappointed. In fact, I recommended it to one of my best friends, and she's getting married here in July.
Very nice. Well, thank you for joining us, Catherine. I wish you luck and success with your new marriage. And if you would like any more information, you could call Sand Springs here at Celebrations.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
The 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup starts tomorrow at 4 p.m. with the host nation, Canada, taking on China. You're looking at Toronto. It's actually Community Park in Hazel Township. The U.S. women's national team starts playing Group D on Monday at 8:30 p.m. against Australia. I hope they get some great weather up north. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, 30% chance, mostly cloudy with a low of 58 degrees. Here's our extended forecast on Saturday. 20% chance of showers, mostly cloudy day with a high near 76. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low of 47, a little chilly. Sunday will be mostly sunny, as I mentioned earlier, high of 74 degrees for the Community Services Forsyth Trail Run. Sunday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, 30% chance, low of 53. Monday, 50% chance of showers with a possible thunderstorm after 9 a.m., high of 74. Monday night, 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, low of 61. On Tuesday, a chance of showers sticks around, a partly sunny day though with a high of 78. And Tuesday night, 40% chance of showers, our low will be 58 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazelton. Treat yourself today.
Hello again, and here I have with me Sophia. Sophia is an approximately 3 to 4 year old Chihuahua mix. She's black and tan and very friendly. As you can see, loves to be held and loves to wear clothes. She's in her brand new outfit right now. Sophia is spayed, up to date on all of her vaccinations, and has been tested for heartworm and Lyme and came up negative for both. She's very inquisitive and loves to be around people. We're not sure what she's like with other animals, but as always, if you have dogs of your own, we would like to do a meet and greet with yours and ours just to make sure they get along. Now let's have a look at our cats. And here I am with Foxy. Foxy is an approximately 3-month-old kitten. She's already spayed and good on all of her vaccinations, as well as having been tested for feline leukemia and FIV. You can see she's very affectionate and loves to be held and really enjoys not only the company of people, but of other cats as well. She gets along really well with her sister here at the shelter, so we recommend her for a home that has either no animals at all or even one that has other cats. We get lots of cats with very unique color patterns down here, and Foxy, as you can see, has black, orange, and white in her, making her technically a tortoiseshell, but she also has a beautiful gray tiger pattern intermingled there, making her a very unique looking cat. So if anybody at home is interested in Sophia, Foxy, or any of the other animals we have up for adoption here at the Hazelton Animal Shelter, please come on down to 101 North Poplar Street in Hazelton.
Thanks, Chris. Foxy the cat is pumped up for the Women's World Cup. As you saw, I just couldn't keep up with her today. Lots of energy. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Pick 2, 3, 1, pick 3, 206, pick 4, 9381, and pick 5, 86051. Your lottery numbers on FYI are brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency, and they have 2 locations to serve you. One is in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue, and their other location is in Nescapec on Broad Street. You can reach them in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescapec at 570-752-7683. More racing talk after this break.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Take the cruise control off and let's get back in the FYI Fast Lane with motorsport journalist Dino Alberto. Dino is going to talk about this Saturday's ARCA race at the Pocono Raceway and some local racing action that's taking place on Saturday night. And if you're walking around Pocono this weekend for qualifying for the ARCA race and you hear a voice and you think, oh, I'm in the FYI fast lane, well, that's because Dino Alberto is the voice of the track up there at the Pocono Raceway for certain events this week. Again, a very busy week for you. He'll also be covering the event for the standard speaker, so look out for articles for him. But Dino, you're excited about the ARCA race. You said some of these guys train there to get onto the Pocono Raceway eventually, to get into NASCAR eventually. Gives a local flavor. Guys like Steve Fox, you enjoyed the ARCA race.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's a shorter distance race. It's a lot of grassroots guys that are still out there running the local tracks, but have enough funds to put together that they have this opportunity to race on a national scale. And whether it be Pocono, Michigan, or some of the other tracks that ARCA travels to, that's the beauty of what that is. ARCA, by the way, is the second oldest sanctioning stock car organization next to NASCAR. They've been going at it since around 1953. And they're actually are a spin-off of NASCAR from back in that time. But there is a lot of developmental teams. There's a lot of NASCAR hands inside the ARCA garage area. But as you mentioned, a guy like Steve Fox, who has very limited funds, but once a year, maybe twice a year, has a chance to put an ARCA ride together. One or two other guys will come down from New York State, some of the dirt track guys that race up there. We have a couple that'll be in there from Jersey. It's a rare opportunity. It's a golden opportunity. And they know they're not going in there to win this thing, but if they can come out of it with a close to top 10, it's like a victory to them. So that's what's so neat about that, to see the guys you watch on a Saturday or at night to be able to race there on a national scope.
You know, before closing, I wanted to ask you, you're running from Pocono Raceway to a local track this weekend, so there's still local racing going on this weekend.
Local racing is at its peak right now, obviously, at this time of the year. Friday, we have qualifying. I'll be up there covering that, and for the track itself as one of the co-announcers, and then, of course, as you said, for the standard speaker. Saturday, it's back up to Pocono. After the ARCA race is over, I got to head down to Lehighton at Mahoning Valley Speedway. There's a full slate down there. What's really neat about that is that a lot of guys from Pocono, some crew members, some drivers, you never know, they show up because they want to relax and they might want to take in a local event. So it's right there, and that's kind of neat. When that wraps up on Saturday night at Mahoning Valley, it's back up to Pocono on Sunday for another full day, 400 miles of stock car racing, NASCAR style. So we got it pretty covered, and it's going to be a little busy, but it's enjoyable, and it's what I love to do.
Look out for Dino's work in the standard speaker. We're going to try to get him back next week to wrap up the action at Pocono. Dino, we appreciate it. Who's ready for the FYI standard speaker scoreboard? I think I am. Let's see. In the International League, Russ Kanzler hit a double and drove in a run in his only plate appearance for the Iron Pigs in their victory. The Rail Riders, they win once again. They are now 3 games over 500. Think I hear the Ron Marchetti chant starting? Well, here we go, Coal Region. You get what you want. Here's Short Shots.
The LeBron-Stefan Show opened last night and will continue through the middle of June. 6/5/15, that's today, the first Friday of the month. Hi, everybody. This is Short Shots. Hazelton area's Lady Cougar softball season ended on Wednesday at Wilkes University in Edwardsville, losing 1-0 to Daniel Boone in an unexpected pitcher's duel. Boone scored the game's only run in the top of the 7th. Both pitchers threw impressive complete games. Celine Podlesny for the Lady Cougars and Becca Slattery for Daniel Boone, who struck out 11. There was no walks in that contest. Hazelton area completed their tremendous campaign at 18-4, including conference and district championships. Staying with softball, Florida University won its 2nd straight national softball championship while becoming just the 3rd program to repeat as Women's College World Series champs. And speaking of women, ESPN has announced that Caitlin with a C Jenner will receive this year's ESPY Arthur Ashe Courage Award on the day after baseball's All-Star Game. Caitlin is now showing up on magazine covers, and don't be too surprised if CJ appears on a Wheaties cereal box like Bruce Jenner did in 1976. Mother of God! But I don't think so. What else? Adrian Peterson has rejoined the Minnesota Vikings. At present, the worst team in Major League Baseball is the Milwaukee Brewers at 18-36. and the best is the St. Louis Cardinals at 36-18. The Pocono 400 is on Sunday, and tomorrow is the Belmont Stakes in New York. American Pharoah, of course, is the favorite, looking to become horse racing's 12th Triple Crown winner and first in 37 years. Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown in 1977 and Affirmed was the last horse to win it the following year in 1978. America wants a Triple Crown winner, and so do I. Only 6 horses will be running tomorrow. Frosted Jew is the dark horse, and Frumento is the long shot. But my pick tomorrow is Materiality. Yes, mark it down. Materiality. The Warriors drew first blood last night in overtime. The NBA Finals have started, and I am finished. See you Monday. Till then, be a good sport and stay loose.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the Hazleton YMYWCA will be holding their annual Partners for Youth golf tournament on June 26th at Sugarloaf Golf Course. The event will get started at 1 p.m. with a shotgun start. Registration is now open for $80 per player or $320 per team. Fee includes green fees, cart, lunch, dinner, refreshments, and prizes. Sponsorship opportunities are still available by calling 570-455-2046. And one more quick announcement, the Penn Rod and Gun Club will be holding their annual Children's Father's Day Fishing Derby on Sunday, June 21st from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Be held at the club ground just off Tower Road in Black Creek Township. Derby is free and open to all area children between the ages of 3 and 15. To pre-register, please call 570-233-0093. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Norbert H. Turnbach of Frackville. Funeral is Monday at 11 a.m. at the Zion Lutheran Church. Friends may call Monday from 9 to 11 a.m. The Thomas M. Sullivan Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. John T. Kostick of Freeland. Memorial service is Monday at 10 a.m. at the St. Anne's Church. Friends may call at the church from 9 to 10 a.m. The McNulty Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Amelia Amy Wisda of Hazleton. Mass is Monday at 11 a.m. in the Most Precious Blood Church. Friends may call Monday from 10 to 11 a.m. The Firo Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And William G. Cook of Sugarloaf Township. Memorial is Sunday at 4 p.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Friends may call Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Donald Drasher of Drums. Donald, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Sports fans, this weekend racing at Pocono, Women's World Cup, UEFA Champions League Final, NBA Finals, Stanley Cup Finals. It's going to be a good weekend. Enjoy it in Northeast Pennsylvania. We'll see you on Monday. Take it easy, everyone.
Burger Cadillac, Hazleton. Drive with experience.